Hello, this is Archana and Jacob John from Tijus Academy.
And we are going to present a role play about a parent who's totally ignorant of vaccination, whether it's one or more. So let's see how it ends up. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Jacob and I'm the nurse in this particular ward. It seems like I have seen you. Are you searching for someone in this ward?
Yes, nurse, I was searching for you.
All right, fine. So, can you please tell me, do you have someone admitted, perhaps your child or somebody?
Yes, my son Charles has been admitted here.
Oh, yes, now I do remember room 4. He is fully recovered, and if I'm not wrong, he must be Alicia, isn't it?
Yes.
Exactly, that's what I was just wondering. Where did I see you? All right, Alicia, there's a happy news for you. Your son is getting discharged today. You might be knowing that he was having meningoencephalitis, inflammation of the brain, as a complication of mumps when he came to the emergency department. Now he's totally out of risk. Aren't
But
you happy?
nurse, I want to know whether he is completely alright because he is getting discharged today, right?
Yes,
I'm afraid.
definitely. No need to be afraid at all. He's totally recovering. And he has recovered, almost he has recovered. The doctor today morning came for rounds and he looked at your son and he just wrote the final diagnosis and the discharge summary and everything. So he's like fit for discharge, don't worry at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but I want to ask you one thing. Just because he was having mumps, have you ever heard about certain vaccination?
Yes, nurse, but I want to get the details regarding this vaccination because I want to take this vaccination for both kids,
All right, don't worry. I'll provide you the necessary details. So it seems like you have another son. Is he son or daughter?
It's a son.
It's a son. All right. So how old is he?
He is 2 years old.
2 years old. Wonderful. So, you have to get both your children inoculated, but not of now as for your eldest son, Charles. Why? Because he's just recovering from this particular disease and most probably he might have attained the immunity. But in the long run, you can have a reference with the GP or you can talk to another doctor of your choice or preference and you can come in terms with whether a vaccination is required for him and all. Just when he grows up, usually mums do have a certain complications, particularly to males. In males, actually. So don't worry about it anyhow right now. So, and I want to tell you one more thing is like if you want to get your children enrolled in some schools here in Australia, vaccination is a must. And I hope you haven't enrolled them in a school. How long has it been that you're in Australia?
Nurse, we are here for almost 6 months and I want to know whether it's very expensive.
Oh, no. Don't worry at all. I can understand that you have only been 6 months in Australia, so don't worry about it. And regarding the cost of this particular vaccination, it's totally free of cost.
Oh.
I think now you might have got a little bit of a relief, so don't worry about it. In our free health clinics, community health centers, and almost all sorts of public health sectors, you will get this particular vaccination. The only thing is like you have to take your children over there, you have to register your children over there, then you can have a talk with the GP over there. They'll explain to you about the vaccination that you're going to give. Let me ask you one more thing. Apart from this particular vaccination, have you ever given any sort of vaccination for your
No,
children?
nurse, I haven't given any kind of
Oh, that
vaccination.
means this is the first one.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Once you go to these vaccination centers or free health clinics, they will tell you what all vaccinations you have to take and what type of precautions you have to take. Why? Because vaccination might be having a little bit of a side effect, particularly in children, not only in adults. And also as far as you adults are considered, no need for vaccination for you, I do guess so. But still, if you have any doubts regarding that, you can just speak to your doctor when you go to these centers. Do you have anything in particular to ask me? It seems like you're still anxious.
Yeah, I have heard people saying that after taking vaccination, particularly in children, there are some bad effects happening. So could you explain to me about that?
Well, exactly. For each and everything, there are pros and cons, isn't it?
Yes.
But vaccination is a must. And of course, you will be having a little bit of side effect, I would like to call it, rather than having some sort of an advantage or disadvantage. Advantage is obviously you're getting some sort of protection against all the infections or whatever this particular disease is causing.
Nurse, can you provide some brochure?
Yes, definitely. Of course, I'll give you a leaflet as well as I'll give you a brochure. You can go home, you can read it, not only about vaccination, what all foods are there for you to identify more so that you can give a better nourishment to your children. So that'll be totally helpful. I think you are able to follow me, isn't
Yes,
it?
nurse.
So what all I have told you, you might have understood it very well.
Yes, nurse, it's clear now.
All right.
Thank you so much for spending time and
Thank
explaining
you so
everything.
much, Alicia,
Thank
for
you.
being a part of my speaking so that I could help you out with vaccination and what you can do once your son is discharged from this hospital. But make sure that you get him vaccinated. You can have an
Yes.
advice with the GP over there or wherever you're taking him. It's not only safe, but it's actually the correct way to deal with your children, isn't it?
Yes, nurse. Thank you so much.
All right.